And joining me now for more from our Abuja studio is the convener, Abion's Best Interests Association, Eze Chikemayo. Good to have you on the news on at 10 tonight. So first off, we understand the governor insists that only 14.4 billion naira has been spent so far on 61 schools, contrary to your concern of about 54 billion naira. What's your take now on this? And do you have evidence to back your claims?
Thank you very much, my sister. It's not actually our claim. It's the governor himself, who just finished speaking, that made a submission in a document. That document is known as the State Financial Transparency, Accountability and Sustainability Program, SEFTAS program. It is there in the Abia State government website. And it is a record of monies already withdrawn from the coffers of Abia State, already spent, and then retired. SEFTAS means that the Ministry of Finance, the Federal Ministry of Finance, the World Bank, has made a provision for every state, every quarter, 4 quarters in a year, then at the end of the year, to publish what they have used the monies available to them to do. Is very different from budgetary provisions or projections or proposals. So the governor is not being honest because he is contradicting himself. He published by himself in the state website that 54 billion naira has been withdrawn from the state coffers and 51 public schools have been constructed or rehabilitated across 17 local governments. Then our organization, the Abia Best Interest Association, went around the states and we made only 4 demands of the governor. We say, Your Excellency, sir, please show us a simple list of where these 51 schools are located in Abia State. Show us pictures. If they are completed, let's see them. If they are ongoing, let's see them. Because we believe in transparency and accountability. Let us know where these schools are, how many schools in a local government, totaling these 51 schools as claimed in the SEFTAS program as published by the governor himself. And then we demanded, let's have an idea of the contractors handling these unknown projects. So when we made this demand, remember it was in January this year, and the January to December has passed. The monies have been retired. 54 billion naira has been withdrawn. 51 public schools are there in the document, claimed to have been completed. We are not talking about 2023, when 14 billion naira was withdrawn for the same public schools. We are not talking about 2025, this year, when another 14 billion naira has already been withdrawn in the first and second quarter. We are talking about January to December 2024, when the governor himself, through his Ministry of Finance, published in the expenditure section of that form that he had spent 54 billion to do 51 schools. Show us the schools. We want accountability. President Tinubu has released so much money to the states.
Right.
It is our duty as citizens to ensure that these monies that are released to the states are being used for the purposes for which they are being, but in Abia State, we don't have any record.
All right, let me quickly hold your thoughts. We need to go on a very...
lacking in transparency.
We need to go on a very quick break. Apologies for interrupting your flow of thoughts. We need to go on a very quick break. We'll have more of this conversations when we return on TVC News at 10. Do stay with us if you're still watching. Join us again on our platforms, various platforms on social media and also on YouTube. But the news breaks right now on our entertainment channel. Do stay with us.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is here. Dial *900# and recharge 100 Naira or more before 5 p.m. and you could be a millionaire. At 7 p.m., all cash prizes will be paid directly into your Momo account. Dial *900#. Start recharging now and stand a chance to win big in the MTN Mega Billion promo.
If you just joined us, you're still on to TVC News at 10, and we'll still have our conversations with Mr. Eze Chikemnayo, representing Abia's Best Interest Association. So, still talking about the allegations or your concern with regards to the state governor. Now, we also understand that he said that your organization is mixing up the issues and referred you to the website for clarifications. First off now, have you done that? And do they at all address some of the questions you've raised so far?
The governor is being deliberately dishonest. He published, we are not making allegations. He has made a submission of expenditure for 2024. And under the section public schools, he has submitted, your governor, have done 51 schools with 54 billion. All we are demanding is simple. Show us the schools. A simple question. Where are these schools? What's the location of these schools? Pictures don't lie. Evidence is the end of argument. These schools, unknown schools, audio schools, show us. We expected the governor, as he's coming to this program or as he's making his explanation, to just provide a simple list of schools across 17 local governments. That will suffice. Let's see the schools. Are they existing where? They are not anywhere on the ground in Abia State. We have gone around. If you are saying you have done 51 schools, they are not done on the ground. They are done on the surface of the earth. Where are these unknown schools? 51 billion, 51 schools for 54 billion. 51 schools, 54 billion. 17 local governments. At least every local government should have 2 to 3 schools, standard schools. He says smart schools. We can't see anyone.
And do you have, apologies, but do you have evidence?
To Abia State.
Do you have evidence to prove that what he claims is not matching what you've seen so far?
Can he make amorphous claims? We're talking about if he's making any claim. Pictures don't lie. As he's making the press conference, instead of all of the gymnastics of semantics, let him just bring a list of the schools. Umunochi local government, so and so place. Isialangwa, so and so place. In the spirit of transparency and accountability, he keeps talking about schools, 51 schools. 54 billion has been taken away from the money of the people of Abia State. Show us the schools and it will surface. Give us a list. Let's know the contractors. At how much? We want transparency and accountability. Look, what we have in Abia State is Governor Otti is very high on propaganda and very low on performance. And he's, putting a smoke screen. And this is actually a question that will not go away. We want to see these schools. Nigerians want to see these schools. Abians everywhere in the world want to see these 51 schools that have been done with 54 billion. The afterthoughts of his coming back to say it is 12-point-something billion or what? How can he say that? He has submitted to the Federal Ministry of Finance, the SEFTA's website. It is a standard by the World Bank. He has made a submission. This is how much I got in 2024, but this is how much I've spent on public schools. It's incontrovertible.
All right,
Mr. Chikemnayo, show us the 51 schools that has been done with 54 billion.
All right, Mr. Chikemnayo, let me quickly come in here.
An allegation.
Yeah, I get your point very well, but the governor also said he has no intention whatsoever to negotiate with you with regards to these concerns or allegations you're making. What's your reaction to this?
Are we asking for negotiation? Nobody is interested in negotiation. List, just a list. Number 1, 2, 3, 51 schools as he has claimed. These schools, don't they have names? Don't they have location? Don't they have contractors? Don't they exist? Are there no pictures? It's not issue of words. He who asserts must be able to prove. He has made an assertion, a submission, under oath, in a document that is in public domain. It's not about allegation. It's not about claims. It is about his own submission in a document where he said, I have expended 54 billion of Abia State taxpayers' money for 51 schools. These schools, these unknown schools, these audio schools, we want to see them. Where are they? Who are the contractors? Where are the pictures? Where are the locations? Is there anything difficult in that?
All right.
Should we be talking about that? We shouldn't even be talking about that. He ought to, on his own accord, in the spirit of accountability and transparency, provide a simple list of these schools. That's all we want.
And moving from there now, what steps do you think the government...
Does that, just a minute, until he does that, until he makes that list available to Abians, we will continue to ask these questions. And if he does not do that, we will go a step further. He has made that document available to SEFTAS. That document is now with us. We will go to EFCC and ask them to ask the governor. These monies have been withdrawn. His secretary, media secretary, Ferdinand Ekoma, said the monies have been withdrawn and paid in advance to contractors as of 2024. We want to see these schools. If these monies have been given to all these people and the schools does not exist, we have the right to ask for where the schools are located.
All right, so that's how we can leave the conversation right now. Thank you so much. The Abians Best Interest Association, the convener is Chikam Nayo. We appreciate your time on the news at 10 tonight. We will also try as much as possible to reach out to the Abia State government to give its own right of reply with regards to these concerns.